guys, it is me, Stace. I am back today with another Cricut Explore video. We're also doing our Make It a Monday project, and today we are making this super cute 3D pumpkin pie box. Super yummy. I love the whipped cream topping. Open that up and you can fill it with all kinds of candy or trinkets. Really fun. Alright, let's go to the computer and we will get started. Alrighty, at the computer you want to go to cricut.com/design. You're going to see this screen here. Upper left hand corner where it says account. Click on that to sign in. Enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies that you were logged in. On this screen, if you scroll down, you will find the pumpkin pie box. If for some reason it is not here, just go to the right and click on all categories, and then go down and click on Thanksgiving, and you will see the box there. Go ahead and click on the box. It'll bring up the preview window. Bottom right, click on Customize. I do want to, on the bottom left-hand corner of Design Space, I'm going to click on the minus sign one time so I can see all the pieces here. I'm not customizing it as far as the size, but I do want to see what the mat looks like. Top toolbar, click on Go. And we see it calls for 5 mats, one here for the top of the pie. These parts there are the middle, the bottom of the pie, we have the crust, and then the white for the whipped topping. If I go back to this mat here, and I move these around and kind of save paper, you can see these are kind of grouped together weird. So I do want to change that. I'm going to click on the X and move these parts out of the way. Now these two here, I do want to make the same color because I want my top of the pie and bottom of the pie to be the same color. So the right hand side toolbar, click on Sync. I can see the two pieces here and just click on one of them and drag them to the other one. So now they are both the same color. All right, now we have this one. And like I said, it's kind of grouped together. Weird. So if I right click on it, there is no ungroup option. So what I need to do is click on Hide Contour. I'm going to go and click on one of them to hide that box. And click on my screen. Now I only have one. They are identical. So here I'm able just to right click on it and choose Copy. And then click on Paste. All right, now if I go back top and click on Go to see the mats again, we have that part, this part, and these parts, and now here I'm able just to kind of move them over a little bit here to save on my paper. All right, but this one here is the same color as this piece, and I think this one will fit on the same mat. So I'm going to close this out again and move these guys out of my way and grab this piece and bring it down. I'm going to rotate it a little bit like that, and then bring it over this way and kind of get them close together. Take my left mouse across both pieces, right click on those and choose Attach. If I go back up top again and click on Go and test our mat. All right, now they're both on the same mat. We have those pieces there, which will just move them over again to save paper. We have these pieces here and then our white. I'm going to go ahead and click on Go, cut all these out, we'll go to the table and put our pie together. Alrighty guys, all of our pieces are cut out. We have the white, which is our whipped topping, the brown, which is our crust, this part here, that's the inside of our pie, and then the top and bottom part. Alright, we are first going to go ahead and take and crease or finger press on all the score marks first to kind of get it started. Do this side. Okay. And then take your bone folder and go ahead and give them a nice crisp edge on all 3 sides of that. And then we have them little tab pieces as well. I just kind of finger press them and pinch them. Alright, and then on the bottom. Alright, that one is done. Now let's do the same for this one. Finger press the score marks first to kind of get them started. Now they had pumpkin pie for their box, but you can make it be any color you'd like. It could be like a yellow color for banana cream pie or yellow for coconut custard, which is my favorite. You can change out the crust, do a black cardstock for that piece and make it be like an Oreo crust. Alright, let's go ahead and crease those score marks down as well. Oh, finger press that one first, Stace. Alrighty. I have one more right there I need to grab. For the puppy, that's Dinah. There's a dog outside. There's actually been a dog hanging around for the past few days. Alright, now we have the crust. And again, finger press the squirrel marks first. Yeah, so that dog has been hanging around, driving our dogs crazy. Because I don't want to let them out there with that dog out there. This is the hard one because you got that small little edge right there, but just kind of work it. I kind of pinch it as I go a little bit. And that's the really hard square mark to get. But it'll get there. Just kind of have to work at it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to flip it over like that. And hopefully grab that up. If I didn't do it. Just kind of that, you know, because I have a little bit of patience with it, and I don't have any of that. Alright, we'll fix that when we go to glue it on the box. Alright, and then there's little tabs right here. Yeah, I don't know whose dog it is, but I feel really bad for it. I want to feed it, but hubby's like, if you feed it, it'll never go away. Alright, what we're going to do now is take our end pieces here, and we're going to glue them on the inside. I'm using art glitter glue from Mamie Made It. And I'm just going to kind of whip the tip of that off. Alright, I'm going to put glue around this piece, and you don't need a whole lot of it here. I'm going to kind of go in here and just dot these pieces, just to get the bulk of it staying down. Alright, then take this one. I'm going to line it up with the outside edge of that box. With that piece right there, and then just go ahead and press it down. I'm going to fold it back over to make sure I'm staying in my crease mark there. I can do this one. Same thing, just put glue on the outer edge of it. And then kind of dot this piece here. Okay, I'm take this one again. I'm lining it up at the edge of my box there. Make sure I'm not going over any of my score marks. Okay, so that part of that box is done. Now let's grab this piece. Now this one's really hard to glue because you have that little top triangle right at the very top of that. But we're going to make it work. Just kind of dot it around there and just kind of swirl some glue around it. And then put this piece in. I'm going to make sure I'm able to fold down all of my score marks there so they're not in the way. Alright, we have that one. Now we're going to take our little tabs and put glue on those. Sorry about that with her barking. But that's what dogs do, right? Alright, let's grab these little tabs here. I think these are really cute, these little 3D boxes. They're great for like a Thanksgiving Day treat. You can put a few candies in them, like mints or something, and give them to guests that come to dinner or guests that stop by your house. Okay. All right, that one's good. Take this one, do the same thing. Glue on the flaps. Lining it up. I got Hardy in here with me. She's under my desk. Alright. Get all them lined up. Pinch them, make sure they're nice and dried. And then grab this guy. Okay. So there's the box of our pie. All right, set that one aside. Now we have this one. We're going to do the same thing. Grab them little flaps, and they're little. Ah, okay. I'm just trying to crease this one with my bone folder. Give that a pinch. And like I said, this piece right there is hard, but we'll make it work. We'll just glue it to the side of the box or the back of the box, which it does get glue anyway, so that'll kind of help hold that piece down for us. Yeah, I didn't go in here with my bone folder and crease them. Make sure you crease them with your bone folder first. It'll give you a nicer edge on the end of them. Okay, let that glue dry a little bit. And grab this little flap down here. That there. So the box goes together pretty easy. I think the hardest part of the whole entire thing is that whipped cream topping. I was like, yep, we won't have whipped cream on this pie, because it was really giving me some issues. All right, so what I'm first going to do here is try to fix this edge the best I can. Let's kind of test fit it on our box first to make sure it works, and our tabs came undone. I know, Hardy, did you hear her sigh? Oh, that box, huh? Giving mommy issues. All right. Re-glue that little flap here, and that one came undone again. I guess I'm not holding it down really well. Plus I have glue on my one finger, which when I release it, it's taking it back up. All right, so leave that one alone for a minute. Grab this one. Get that glue off my finger. It drives me crazy. When I have anything on my fingers, it feels really weird. All right, let that kind of dry for a moment before we finagle with it. All right, so now we have the top. We're going to take this piece here and just put a little bit of glue on the bottom part of it, and just like a little bit of dots on that part here. And this is going to go on the back part of our top here. Okay, just like that. Get it lined up on the bottom and on the sides. Okay, give that a little pinch. That's like our little top crust. Okay. All right, this should be good. Are we good? We are. All right, let's first test it to make sure it fits in there nicely. And it does. All right, now I'm going to put glue along that real little tiny piece at the bottom to kind of help that stay down. And put just, glue randomly around this piece, get the sides of it, and then get up here. Okay, so I have glue all over in there. I'm going to take this, put this in here. And then I can go in there and press that piece down. I'm actually going to flip it over like that on the side, and just going to take my bone folder and give it a good rub. That way all my glue is going to make good contact there. Okay, not too bad. Now we have a little bit of a gap here. I'm just going to open that up a little bit and put a few dollops of glue in there like that. And just kind of come around on the side there. That way this piece is staying on. Okay, and then grab this one. All right, so our crust is on, our top is done. Let's see how we did. Perfect. Okay, there's our pie. All right, now I have my glue gun over here, hopefully heating up. Yep, okay. Now we're gonna work on these guys. Now there is a score mark in them, but I do find it to be not a very good score mark. So I'm gonna take my Cricut spatula and a ruler and just go in there and reinforce the score mark on all these pieces. I probably should have did this before I did the video or started it. I can't even see this score mark. Yeah, can't even see that one. Actually, I can't see a lot of them. Those two I can't find. Because my scoring tool, I don't know if it's a software or not, but a lot of times it doesn't even barely touch the paper. And when you're working with something that's so detailed like this, you really need an accurate score mark, you know. We're gonna wing it and see what happens. I know one of my subscribers had the same issue I was having with the scoring tool, and they had called Cricut to ask about it, and they were like, well, did you push it in all the way? Well, no, Cricut, I did not. You know, I mean, that was kind of funny, the response. And I would have said that to him. I'm like, no, Cricut, I did not think of that. What a great idea. You know. All right, so we're just going to kind of make our own here. And we're going to see, because there's really no score mark. I mean, there's like a slight little divot there, but not enough for me to grab it to even kind of finger press it. All right, so we're going to cross our fingers and our whipped cream will be looking like whipped cream. All right. Yeah, I can't even see a score mark on that one. Can't even see it. And again, we're just going to cross our fingers and hope for the best. All right. I'm going to take these guys and fold them in half if you have a score mark. My first one did have the score mark, so I don't know why this one's not. All right, just go ahead and pinch them all in half. I'm hoping I'm okay on some of the score marks, otherwise it ain't going to line up correctly, but again, we'll make it work. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, I may have to call animal control about that dog. I mean, he's friendly. I don't know. I just don't know whose dog it is, you know? All right, but he has no collar or nothing. All right, we got all those done. Now, if you look at them and you have them like they're gonna all get glued together like that, you'll see some of them are not gonna. They're not all the same, although they look like they are. Like these two here are not. See how this left one is short, and this left one is fat, but this right one is short. You know what I mean? So it's really weird. Again, it's one of those things. All right, so I'm gonna first line. Just find the side that lines up to it. Of course, I just dropped it. All right, so these two line up. You take your glue and grab this one and just line it up the best you can here, especially with my really off score marks. Okay, mainly I'm trying to get the side and the point to line up. That's going to create that whipped cream look we want. All right, now we have this one. That looks like a short end here, so I got to find a short end on my left side, which would be right here. Put that one on. And when it's done, and when it all lines up, it does look like the whipped cream from the can, the kind you squirt, like the Ready Whip. It does look, it has that little look on the top, which is kind of cute. All right, there's our open end. I'm gonna go and get all these little squish. All right, now we have this piece. I need a fat end on the one side. Okay, that's lining up so far. So far, we're doing pretty good with lining them up. Okay. Give that a pinch. Try to get my points to line up at the top. Okay, and then our open end right here. Like I see now, I'm kind of getting off, but we'll see how we go. That's a short end. I need a short end. Okay. Put glue on this piece. Okay, and then grab this one and line it up. Get that point in there. Just kind of, when I get to the top, I'm just kind of shoving the point with my fingernails up there. All right, now we have the open piece right here. And again, it's another large one. So I'm gonna find a large end. Okay. So far, I think my score marks were working. The ones that we had to score ourselves. Get that one lined up. All right, and then just kind of squish the top. Give that a moment to kind of set up. A lot of glue is going on up here. And we're going to attach it to the box with hot glue. I mean, you can use a glue dot if you want, but I don't have any glue dots. All right, so now we have another short one. I don't have a short one left. Oh, I do right there. Okay, and get that one lined up. You're just kind of working your way around. Like I said, this is the hardest part, especially this one because it did not crease nicely for us. I think we're doing okay so far. All right, find the opening right here. I'm going to pinch all that closed. All right, so now we have this one. All right, get that one on there. Yeah, I like the idea of doing different colors for different pies. You know, like orange, of course, for pumpkin pie, but you can do yellow for banana cream pie or coconut custard. Now we're going to put these two together, and this is going to be the hardest part. Hopefully, maybe not. All right, so our two ends, we're going to glue these guys together. Sorry, my phone is kind of going off on one side. All right, I'm just going to literally squish them together like such. All right, not too bad on the whipped cream here. And I'm just going to kind of open them all up a little bit to kind of fan them out to where they're kind of even. You see the top of that kind of gives you the look of the top of the can. All right, so we have that done. Just kind of get it where you like it to where it's all even a little bit. Now I'm going to pinch it. Put some hot glue. Before I do that, I can see when I pinch it, I'm going to kind of space them out a little bit more. And the hot glue will help you with the spacing, which is nice. All right, so put a little dollop of glue right there. I'm going to kind of circle my gun, then flop this down, just like that. Kind of let it sit there for a moment to hold. I think it's really, really cute. And I think the whipped cream does make the box, you know. All right, so there's that one, and my other one's already on my shelf. But there you have it, my friends. There's the 3D pumpkin box. Isn't that cute? Love that. All right, any questions, let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.